Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Oh, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast fireball.
All right. Roll for it. Previously on Friday Night Quests. Larai reaches up and you see his hand dig into the brain in this construct, and both of your hands get sucked in too. Sweeney, you see the golden castle, and you feel something's next to you. Hello, Linus. And you, Horace, find your way to the other side. And when you open your eyes, you see a room, a dark room, with barely any light. And you feel like you're in this kind of viscous, basically milky, yogurty type of substance. And you see a few mind flayers walking around, these illithids walking around the room in front of you. You see two of them. They look older, very, very old.
Sweeney, did you see something?
I felt something look through me.
You befriend Vincent once again.
I'm like using one of his little teeth and pulling him towards the tree.
Okay. Purple worm
Purple worm coming through.
touches the tree and
Once again, we proved that druids are the most powerful class in D&D. And if they ever came into power, all civilization would be fucked. This is kind of out of character. Am I able to describe well enough so that we could teleport there? Like, because you have to have, like, know it pretty well to be able to teleport us there, right?
To gate there, I have to have seen it or know it to some degree. But you have the Shatter Helm. You could teleport us there. So you would basically be casting the teleportation spell.
Okay. Cool.
So here's the things, though, because the last time you used it, it was basically like 40 feet away. That's not a very far jump.
Okay.
The spell instantly transports you and 8 willing creatures of your choice that you can see within range, or a single object that you can see within range, to a destination you select. If you target an object, it must be able to fit entirely within a 10-foot cube, and it can't be held or carried by an unwilling creature. The destination you choose must be known to you, and it must be on the same plane of existence as you. Your familiarity with the destination determines whether you arrive there successfully. The DM rolls a D100 and consults the table.
Oh, shit.
So very familiar. We got a pretty good chance, 25% or higher. Seen casually, our chances of being on target is 54 and higher. Viewed once, 74 and higher. Description, 74 and higher. And false destination is like, we will end up somewhere else.
So we're technically at scene once.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's we've got a 43% chance of a mishap.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there's also a chance of similar area or off target. Off target, we could be off by 1d10 times 1d10% of the distance that was traveled. So if we traveled 120 miles, we could be off by a little ways. There's a lot of math involved, so we'll see. But I know Jay just really wants us to get a mishap.
what? No.
But here's the description of mishap. The spell's unpredictable magic results in a difficult journey. Each teleporting creature, or the target object, takes 3d10 force damage, and the DM rerolls on the table to see where you wind up. Multiple mishaps could occur, dealing damage every time.
Damn. That's
So
if you, like, teleport inside, like, a volcano, right?
Or a wall. Or
Doesn't
anything,
matter.
Really.
It could really just...
Just inside anything that would
I choose a
also
volcano.
conflict with your organs.
Cool. I've always wanted to go into the
I choose a
volcano.
volcano.
It could be like
Underwater or above ground?
It could be like Last Jedi, where like we got where we were trying to go, we didn't make it.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Oh, in Last Jedi, they don't make it?
I don't know.
Everyone dies at the end.
Where did they don't make it?
At the end of Avengers, Wolverine dies.
Yeah, it was really weird. He came in at the last minute, and then Thanos just exploded his head.
Again?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Sucked for him.
He shows up. He's like, I didn't die in Logan. This is all for naught.
I was paid $5 million for this.
I got better. I just really want the X-Men to just
Go on.
do more.
Oh.
All right. So,
yeah.
what's the plan? Well, you've seen the location.
Okay.
We could go to it. We have the purple
And,
worm.
by the way, as you know about the location,
Vincent's retired, I think.
That's
What?
Yeah, Vincent's under the city. The poor thing's been through hell and back. I'm thinking we reserve Vincent as our way out of limbo because it's a tunneler.
Okay.
And we still don't have. I'm the only one that's concerned about getting out of this.
I was going to say, what you do know about the location is, one, it is very far away. Many, 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 many miles. And you also know that it is deep underground. Mm-hmm. That's all you know. Other than it's where that room sits underground, many miles away.
And we're in limbo right now, right?
You're in limbo right now.
And it's in limbo.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
What we could do,
You want to travel toward it?
what we could do is, since you've seen it,
Yeah.
I can cast Gate for some other reason, whatever. I cast Gate and put that into the wand of storing. And we do the same thing that we did to get Izzy. That's how we got into our stuff, is that Izzy scryed on it,
Yep.
and then we used the wand, which had a gate stored in it, so that she could actually get us there. That's how we did that.
And we've had a day of rest at this point, right?
Not since the purple worm smash and grab. We're standing outside the courtyard, and we dug a big hole for the purple worm to crawl into, and a bunch of slotty are looking at us a little bit. I don't want to really describe their emotional states because I'm not the dungeon master, but I remember that they were previously a bit fatutzt.
What's that mean?
It means a little upset.
You're talking about the Slotty's disposition?
Yeah.
Yes, they were not
Upset.
very happy about the last incursion that you guys had, especially because one of you guys killed one of the red Slotty.
I know.
And left it behind without any warning. You guys did give them a little bit of a pep talk afterwards, but it didn't look like they were super excited about it
Sure.
afterwards.
I mean,
think-
who would be?
I think we could.
Spartans.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think if we wanted to, we could take the day,
Go to like a park.
Oh, yeah.
maybe
do
have
some recon.
Have some cheese.
Can we go to
wine.
Color Me Mine and just like have
Yeah.
a day?
We could make some ceramics.
Yeah. Paint some ceramics, drink some
Sweeney
wine.
doesn't look like he wants to do that.
Well,
Go to Mrs. Fields afterwards.
ooh, yes. Okay, now I'm on board.
Okay.
I just wonder if we can do more reconnaissance with scrying, but my concern is also if we're scrying into anti-magic zones, it won't work. You know,
It like shuts you down if you try to scry into an anti-magic zone.
probably. I mean, that seems like based on the name of the anti-magic zone.
Are
That's the imagine.
Yeah.
That's the impression I would get. The other thing I'm worried about is if someone can peer back at us. Oh, hey guys! By the way, it peered back through me.
I know. I saw it in your eyes.
Shaking my damn head.
Sorry.
It's okay. Could happen to any of us, really.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't think it would happen to me. I was too cocky. I flew too close
It's
to the
not
sun.
your
Yeah.
fault. It's not your. Do not
No,
victim
it's-
blame yourself.
It's his fault.
No.
It's his fault.
I mean, based on the rules of this game and how it works, it's a little bit.
Oh,
It's a little bit random chance, but
We're the victims.
We're not
We're the
faulting-
victims here.
yeah. Now let's.
Says the league that has left like how many countless dead men there were?
We're the victims here.
Yeah.
Oh,
in this
right.
moment,
For once.
perpetrators can be victims.
Anyway,
Now I need to lie down.
Dude, I'm woke as fuck.
Damn, you're second coming. Like you came back, baby faced, and really woke.
Yeah, I'm woke.
You
We
came back
also-
with a little bit of that elder brain with you.
I'm smarter.
we also haven't talked about what Vect is probably doing, which is that he is, based on the last conversation he had with Alaric, they're working together to go kill Primus.
Oh man, I love that band.
What realm is Primus in again?
I don't know.
Hell
Quick
or
question:
heaven?
Primus is like is he a good guy?
Deity. It's a deity.
I mean, you know he's a
I'm just
god,
trying to
but-
remember in which
He's.
of the.
I think he's in the realm of order,
Oh, right, because like
Lawful.
he's
where the Modrons are from.
right. So is he a Modron god?
He's the god of the Modrons.
Cool.
Okay, so right.
Presume I don't know if he looks like them, but I would
Yeah.
not be surprised if he did.
I mean, no judgment.
Yeah. That wasn't where I was going with that.
I'll judge.
Which
Okay.
means we
That's why I'm
have
here.
Vect and Alaric working together.
So they want to go kill Primus. What do you think that's gonna do?
I think it's going to unlock that final cell
Yeah.
in Carceri.
It's the final Infinity Stone. So they're kind of distracted and probably very preoccupied with planning that. So
yeah,
we do have
it's also been
some time.
It's also been a couple weeks, I think, since he killed us. So they
Yeah.
could be out on that mission.
And they think we're dead, right?
Yeah.
Well, they did until like 20 minutes ago.
What?
When
No,
they
no,
saw
no.
through my eyes.
Oh, but you don't know if it... Oh, yeah, because somebody said Linus.
Yeah. So they know I'm alive and probably that you're alive. If they saw the castle, then they probably saw some other bits in between. The mansion. Like
yeah, if they saw the castle, they know where we are.
Yeah, that's also
They
that.
could be on their way here now.
But my hope is that it's not Vectin Alaric. Regardless,
Who else knows your name?
Alaric does.
Oh, you're hoping
like
that
you
it
think
was
it's just
Alaric?
Alaric?
No, I'm hoping that whatever forces they send does not include Vectin Alaric and that they're out on some other mission. But that's also bad because that means they're out killing Primus.
Well, but somebody said Linus to you.
He was in my
but,
brain.
Like, it's one thing for the boss to know, but like he's not going to actually come down and like yell at the subordinate. He's going to send the like senior.
Well, the question is, are they still here? In which case we have to fight. We'll probably end up fighting Vect here, which is bad. Or are they out there in the other realms, which means that they're further along on their mission, which is also bad. Regardless, the thing I was going to say is Tyrone's on counterspell duty for the Alaric fight.
Okay.
I'm not using... Because he doesn't recharge spell slots, ever.
Okay.
He can live until he is dispelled. That could be 100 years if we play our cards right.
Who has the power
Wow.
to dispel him?
He doesn't die of old age?
He doesn't age.
No.
He's made of snow and ice.
I mean, should we be talking about him like this?
Yeah,
In
like
front of
Oh,
him?
I should actually...
who dispels him?
Yeah, it's kind of awkward that he's
Standing right here.
behind me, isn't he?
I actually thought I was talking to Tyrone.
Yeah.
Tyrone should have a different voice.
Yeah,
From
what's
Mike.
Tyrone's
I do have a
voice?
different voice. What are you guys talking about? I am a distinct character
Okay,
from Sweeney.
that's cool.
It should be Sweeney, the voice that you originally wanted Sweeney to be.
Oh God.
Inside.
Behind
the scenes
What was
D&D.
it? It was very like. Oh, it was
You
very.
wanted? Didn't you want like a Cockney?
It was very bad. It was
like,
specific.
I'm Tyrone, hey?
Yeah, it was bad. It was much more John Constantine.
Okay.
Sounds perfect.
No, he's not doing
Now I'm
that.
just picturing Keanu Reeves.
Who does not have? You know what? Maybe Tyrone will talk like Keanu Reeves.
Oh, I got
Oh, that would be great.
He's got a bit of a Keanu Reeves slant to him.
and also doesn't talk as much as Keanu Reeves.
But because he never recharges spell slots, he's on dispelling Alaric's counterspells or counterspelling Alaric.
Would it be safe to assume that if they were here in Limbo, they would maybe be already here?
Well, that's a good
Or
question.
in like the next like 2 days? And if they aren't, they're probably on that mission.
Yeah.
Which means, shouldn't we meet them at that mission and kill them there?
Yeah, we should go to Primus.
Well, there's also, I mean, that is something we can do. Well, I don't know if we can, but that's something we could try. But I don't know if we can gate out of
We have Vincent.
Limbo because, well, yeah, there was a real fight to get out of Limbo.
Now, quick question.
Or into
Killing the
Limbo.
Elder Brain, what do you think that's going to do?
It's going to eliminate any anti-magic zones here, and that's going to make us a lot more portable.
Mhm.
It's
Then
going to
we-
also,
We need to do that immediately.
I think that's our first mission.
Yes.
Destroy their home so when they come home, there is no home.
Yeah, or at least put us on equal ground.
Right, right.
Or closer to it. The problem is Vect is nearly godlike here. So if he's still here, we can't fight him.
No.
And if he's out and he comes back, you know,
Yeah.
If
but
he's
once we kill the Elder Brain, is he not as godlike anymore?
that's my hope. Or regardless, it at least puts us on more even ground
Okay.
because we can still pull him into the mansion for that final fight
Okay.
if we want to.
Yeah.
Is there any other? So Primus is the last living deity aside from our buddy here in Limbo.
The last
No,
one that
Bahamut's alive.
oh right right
Bahamut's alive.
Oh,
Sure.
I have so many ideas.
Sure, yeah.
We need to get to a color me mine right away so I can just pour over a dish I will never use coming
Okay.
up with an idea. Bahamut is still alive.
well, we don't know that.
I do.
Okay,
You do.
that's called faith, and I envy you for it.
Wait, is there a way to check?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll just pray.
Oh, yeah.
All right, close my eyes.
Don't wait. Doesn't don't like monks or clerics have a way to call to deities?
Clerics do, and paladins would know.
Paladin. Hey, that's
Just
you.
go ahead and take a few levels of paladin.
Will do. Yeah.
Also, we haven't. Have you?
Wait, no,
have
you're
you
a
and
fighter.
Doris spoken since we got him back?
We don't have to. That's how
Okay.
close we
Are you sure?
Are you putting it off?
Is that you saying that?
I just worry that he may feel abandoned by. He's been a few weeks since he's spoken to you.
I mean, I already killed somebody with him, so
He gets a little temperamental.
yeah.
Also, you're a new? A new you? A new you?
Oh, well, I
So-
look the same, don't I?
Yeah.
Essence wise, maybe.
Am I
there's-
hairless?
No.
No, we have our hair.
You
Okay.
come back the same. I didn't change any of your appearances in any way. You just
Okay.
came back just with fresher skin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like
Less-
I had a really good pore treatment.
Yeah. So if like you had any subtle wrinkles and some scars, you don't. But like where you were.
I don't even have a belly button anymore.
Oh my god.
I lost some sun damage. That was nice.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Couldn't get rid of like the big scars though. Those
Yeah.
are still there.
Yeah. Most of mine are on the inside
Sorry
anyway.
about your.
I have 2 balls again, which is cool.
Wait, when did you lose that?
When did you lose a ball?
Oh, yeah, we haven't talked about it.
Do you think? Are you confusing balls with toenails?
Wait, why would you have only 2 toenails? That's so much fewer than you need. I'd be more worried about that than the balls. Where are all the toenails?
I know, it's weird.
I don't know. Sometimes the skin just overlaps them, so you only got the 2 big ones going and fighting for it. So you just,
Anyway, let's do something.
right? Is there a way to check? Okay,
Is
so
everybody good? Are we like strong? Are we at full strength?
No. Well, I've taken some damage and I've used some spells.
All right, well, let's go to Color Me Mine
yes, yes,
and give it a little rest. Will that help if we go to Color Me Mine and paint some ceramics?
I mean, I wouldn't turn it down.
But I mean, will that get you some spells back?
I don't know. Is that considered a long rest?
Sure.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
You can hang out in the corner
you
and
could
watch us.
easily dump like 4 hours into a piece of pottery that you will never use ever again because of what you've done to it. It's just going to be so hideous
Because
to
it's so
look at.
hideous.
At first, it was just a normal white salad
Right,
bowl.
it was better when it was white.
Better before you got to it. But for some reason, you're going to go in and think you're going to make
Yeah.
it better and spend hours trying to improve it, but you're not.
No.
And then you pay for it.
Yeah, then they make you pay for it for what you wrought.
And then you got
You have to pay for what you've done here today.
and then you got also
You will pay for this.
at some time
That'll be $5.99.
in the week, you have to take up more
Get it out of my
time.
store. You're not paying for the bowl. You're paying for the travesty that you've done to these people.
You're
Yeah.
paying for your sins.
If you do a really good one, they just give it to you for free.
They're like, what a blessing it was. to
Never
have you."
happens though.
No.
And then at some point later in the week, you have to spend more time to go pick up your atrocity.
Oh, yeah, because they have to fire it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great place.
Okay, so let's go there and get a
right
rest.
up my alley.
Let's go there and get a rest.
Okay, I'm gonna do a deviled egg plate.
Oh. I'm going to just paint a frog piggy.
So wait, hang on.
Oh,
Where are we going?
We're going to whatever counts as Color Me Mine in this castle.
Yeah.
We could just do that in my mansion.
Sure.
Yay.
Let's do that.
Yeah, because you can make that.
Yeah, I could just have them. They could just bring us clay
Yeah.
and like paints.
Okay.
That's
There you
super doable.
Yeah.
Cool.
Done.
Okay, so no other way to check on any other gods. You should
Oh,
try
yeah, you were
praying
gonna
while you're
pray,
painting.
yeah.
You should
Oh,
pray
yeah,
while you
yeah.
paint.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was going to
Make
do
it good.
I
Make it good. Make it out loud too.
Okay.
While
This
this
is
happens,
personal.
I'm gonna take a short rest and use some
All
hit
right.
dice,
All right.
just in case.
Are you doing this at the table when you're painting pottery?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't need to rest. I'm good. I didn't even take any damage, I don't think.
Holy shit!
If I did, let's just say I'm back.
You have the restoring
You-
thing
yeah.
that happens.
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Everybody close your eyes.
Okay.
That'll improve my painting. Actually.
It probably will. It probably will.
Okay.
Dear Bamoon, it's been a while. I don't pray very often to you. Thank you for my mommy. And thank you for all the dragons. Even the bad ones. I'd forget if you're the one who made them. But I was just wondering, like, can you give me a sign that you're alive? Because my friends don't believe me that you're alive, but I know you're alive because, you're eternal. Mama said that. And yeah, I just need you for a second. Thanks.
Roll a religion check.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural one.
I'm so happy.
She's definitely alive.
You say she?
You're.
Oh, I always thought Bahamut was a she.
Nope.
Oh, I didn't listen very good in class.
Bahamut's a fella.
Oh my god, I'm dying over here. Okay.
Well, you feel exactly as you felt moments ago. No change in anything.
Well, that's a sign.
It's and again,
means-
what I mean by this is not to say that you are right or you are wrong.
Right.
It's just you have gotten no additional signal.
No, I
otherwise.
take that as a sign because Bahamut's
Oh my god.
keeping the status quo for me. I could have had indigestion just now, and that probably got healed before it even happened.
You know, faith, man. It's a wonderful thing.
We
It brings comfort in our hardest
We
times.
don't think about how Bahamut helps us even when we don't know she's helping us.
That's
okay.
how gods work, I guess.
Hey,
Could we
is
all
Tiamat a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe maybe I should pray to her too.
Not alive?
We've seen Tiamat's body. We know
Oh,
Tiamat's
she's
dead.
dead.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's
We've
right.
been to it.
That's right. That's right.
That's a bummer. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I have an idea to resurrect the gods?
Yeah, and we learned that it was not feasible
Why?
because the spirits don't function like regular spirits. They drift out into nothingness.
Yeah, they
I
don't
promise
go-
that you said like, oh, that's not gonna work then.
Yeah, they don't go to heaven.
I could play you the clip.
They go to like God heaven, and that's like so different. It's super different.
Super different. Well, wasn't it like the energy just redispersed
Yeah.
Yeah,
everywhere?
basically,
and
we
it's
would need-
impossible for me to gather up all of that energy again.
Without
Put
a
it in-
ritual that involved like wholesale slaughter.
Yeah.
Like hundreds and hundreds at once, which we could do, but don't really
Yeah.
have the time.
No, I think we should.
I'm sorry I brought that part up.
My fist is so good right now. Well, that's just maybe like a thing I can think about as we're, slaughtering everyone in limbo.
Oh, like you'll be counting them up and going like, this one's for Tiamat, this one's for Tiamat.
Yeah.
I dedicate this one to Palor.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it back.
That's just a thought, because, we will win. And when we do win, there will be judgment.
I don't like you saying that in the same room as our DM.
And when there's
because
judgment,
that seems like
His name's Tyrone.
we...
our DM is this entire time.
No, that's the dude who's in the room with us. It's Tyrone.
Right.
He's painting.
I'm also here as well.
Oh, hey, it's
Oh, yeah.
Larai.
Hey, Larai, pull up a, like, plaster thing to paint.
All right.
Don't pick a figurine. Those are useless. Those are the most useless.
Oh, the
things.
figurines.
They're the most useless thing to paint.
Am I just painting a bowl or a plate?
Whatever you
Well,
want.
Tyrone's working on an ashtray, even though none of us smoke. So really, it's up to you.
Well, the shitty thing is these are all going to disappear when your mansion disappears. So.
Or I can just make sure that they come back when I bring my mansion back.
Oh, that's
to
nice.
haunt us.
Yeah.
Like an STD.
That'll be like an art STD.
And if I don't like
Like, oh,
them, then I just won't.
Okay.
Color me mine. Grab an art STD while you can.
It's your fault.
It's like a curse that you bring upon the world.
Look at what you did.
Look at what you did. Color me mine. Look at what you did.
That's the...
All right, it's been 20 minutes and we haven't done anything.
We have.
Like
we've
we've
been
accomplished
thinking.
a lot.
We've realized
We
that
now know we have to do the Elder Brain.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should do the Elder Brain.
Do that.
And I painted the plate.
We also realized
Damn, son. Damn, that's
that
good.
was fast.
It's like a sunset.
Oh shit.
Yes, it's sunset, and there's me holding a...
Oh, wait. I thought, it was upside down. I see. Oh, that's still good, though.
Look at what you did.
It's still pretty good.
No, it's good. I just thought, I don't know.
God, it's,
I made a diamond with my mind.
I thought
That was really cool that
I thought it
time.
was going to be better.
he's really well. It's better than mine. Look at mine.
Mine was easy. It's a frog.
It's-
So all I had to do was use green.
You didn't use green.
Oh, Jesus.
just-
What is this?
It's kind of
color?
got a lot yellower.
Got a lot
as
of
You ran out of
yellow.
red, really.
Oh, no.
You could use green. You could go
Frogs
over.
come in red, you know.
Yeah. That,
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
So,
Sure.
so I expect to see this next time you make the mansion.
I'm painting mine white.
But,
Oh, very nice.
okay. Okay. Yeah, so we realized there's a god, or we realized, as we win,
I realized Bahamut's alive.
we will bring judgment and potentially restore. I will potentially try to restore a god.
Okay. Are you rolling for it right now?
No, I'm just thinking, could we all try praying? Or
Can we all try praying? No, you can't. That's mine.
What if I pray to your deity and I actually hear them back?
Oh, that'd be nice.
That's not in character.
I've always wanted you to pray to Bahamut.
Okay.
Are you praying to Bahamut?
Yes.
With a religion check. What's your religion? Please tell me you also rolled a natural one.
Oh, no, I didn't. 12.
Damn, that's great religion.
What do you say?
Yo, B. Hit us back. We miss you. Love, VL.
You hear an overwhelming silence. You don't feel like you've got nothing, but you also don't feel like you've you again kind of resolve the prayer with not really knowing what to think.
But it was overwhelming, the silence.
I got overwhelming silence.
Damn.
Which is a good sign. I get it now. I get it. No reply is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
That's how God
That's
works.
how faith works.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Honestly, if you're praying and it's like, yes, it's me, God, I mean, that'd be freaky.
Yeah. Sometimes you die, turns out.
Yeah.
That's why the angels are like, be not afraid, because we look like flaming lips.
With 19 wings and
And eyeballs
tons
that
of halos.
are just inverted on themselves. And it's just every sort of phobia you can think of.
If every time an angel comes to you and goes, don't be afraid, it's because they look like fucking crazy things.
Nightmare fuel.
You're like, cool. I'm dying.
Oh,
And it's
cool.
no, you're not dying yet, bitch. And you're like, great.
I know I look like a Cronenbergian fucking mess of a flesh and wings.
But you blessed. You're welcome.
Thank you.
And you're like, thanks, God.
But buddy, you
So
blessed.
happy.
Okay, so if we're all set and you're feeling good on spells, recharged.
Yeah, I mean, short rest gets me back the second level spells. I'm
Okay.
still down a ninth,
Oh.
which is how
much longer do you need to get a ninth back?
long rest.
Okay,
But
so
That's like
A
12
vase.
plates.
It kind
Yeah,
of feels like since they saw through your eyes, though, we should probably get moving.
I think that's fair.
but that's not a week or anything. We could. That's under 24 hours. We can do that.
But the question is, how are we getting there? If we're teleporting and we're risking some potential it could go bad for us, then we have to do it from outside. We'll have to do it from out by the Golden Castle, first of all. You can't teleport from the mansion.
Do we really need to use Vincent to burrow? Is Vincent the most effective burrowing, tunneling thing?
I mean,
Can I summon another Vincent? Since I'm so familiar with it, it's a creature.
Misa monstrosity.
Now check this out. Since we have Vincent, bird in the hand,
Yep.
Yeah.
if you will, what if we just use Vincent to fucking siege tank into that room?
I think that might meet the
Let's
best
blast
thing.
blast that brain.
Yeah, we could burrow.
Yeah.
He's a burrowing creature.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I need to go check on Vincent.
We should do that anyway.
Yeah.
He wasn't in the best shape.
You want to ask him before we use him as a tank
Yes.
or as a drill, basically?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, what I was thinking is we can get there, distract them, hit the brain a couple times, maybe hit the mind flayers, and Vincent will come through the roof and just land on top of everything.
I think we need Vincent to even get there. Period.
Oh, I think we could teleport there. Oh, because of the anti-magic,
Yeah.
we might not
Yeah.
be able to get in.
Well, even if we
yeah.
do get in, teleportation's still risky.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I live dangerously.
So we're using more let's use more.
We die
physicality.
dangerously too.
Yeah, for sure.
We're using more physicality to get there. Magic is our backup.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wouldn't it be super sad if the entire podcast died because we teleported into the mountain and just died quietly? 100 miles beneath the mountain.
And nobody found the body.
Nobody ever found us.
Nobody's
ever
like, I wonder what
found
happened to
us.
those three.
Yeah, only Vect would be like, oh, that was weird.
No stories to tell.
No songs to sing, but our theme park is still going,
That's true. That's true.
Until Vect obliterates everything.
Yeah.
and our profits. Ooh, that really riles me up.
All right, go talk to Vincent. Let's see see how he feels.
So you step out of the mansion,
Yeah.
and Vincent is under the earth because you used, I believe it was Move Earth,
Yeah.
Yes.
to have him slip under there. Are you kind of calling him out?
Yep.
So he pops his head out. A few slotty like leap back because they're still making circles around the perimeter when he pops up. They freak out a little bit, then they remember the only purple worm that they have seen recently is living under the castle. So you'll need to make an animal handling check.
19.
Okay. So what do you say to Vincent?
Hey, Vinny, how you do? Oh, speak with animals.
Okay.
Hey, Vinny, how are you doing? How you doing? You feeling good?
And you hear like kind of like deep breathing. And speak with animals means like you can quite literally talk to Vincent, right?
Yes. What does Vincent sound like?
Yeah, we haven't done this yet.
I've always done like animal handling to
Yeah,
him.
I mean, and I think speak with animals, and then Jay gave us like vague terms. We haven't done his voice yet.
No.
Hey Jay, what's Vincent the giant purple worm sound like? Jay?
Oh, Vincent, the giant purple worm's voice?
Yeah.
Oh, naturally. So you what do you say to him again?
Hey, Vincent, how you doing? I'm so good to see you again. How are you feeling? How you feeling, buddy?
I'm doing all right. I've been having a real tough go of it lately.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Okay. Are you
Kelly's petting it.
I am. I'm petting the air, literally. Is there anything I could get you to make you feel better?
A large fleet of horses, or
You hungry? Okay.
something like the dragon that you fed me earlier.
I could do horses. I can't do a dragon though right now. Is that okay? What color? I'll give you big fat draft horses. How about that?
That would be. That's not the right accent.
Does it matter?
Yeah. The accent changes. It's fine. That's how the spell works.
Scottish is hard.
That would be
Larai,
Sorry,
calm down.
Larai, I'm here in the background just watching you talk to this giant purple worm. I'll go now. But if I pop in again, don't be surprised.
Why don't you take Tyrone with you and you two just go watch the perimeter?
Scottish isn't. They don't do like that. It'll be like R. They don't see that. They roll their R's. So it'll be like little.
Disclaimer to the audience: Vincent isn't from Scotland, so
Yeah, you don't have
doesn't have to be
you don't have to be
authentic.
there.
It's a double L roll. Little.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had something in my throat. Feeling much better, but you said something about providing a fleet of horses?
Oh yeah, big fat draft horses coming right up. So I'm gonna conjure a bunch of animals for him to eat.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Cause I love you
can
so
eat
much.
the animals you summon? Doesn't it disappear from your tummy?
Not after it becomes sustenance.
Oh, like once you kill it, the meat stays there?
Because you summon fey creatures, correct?
Fey creatures are separate from.
Are you summoning animals or are you summoning fey?
Well,
I believe some druid spells are fey, which would be they are like kind of like
conjure
magical
animals.
ghosts.
Right.
Conjure animals makes fae that take the form of beasts.
Oh.
I prefer science-based ghosts.
Those are my favorite.
Mike's looking up.
However, it doesn't say they go away when they die.
Okay.
It's like taking fey energy, making it into a.
Just making it
manifest.
Into meat.
Because it's the same like when.
Sorry. There it is. It disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or where the spell ends.
There you go.
So it does say that.
I can't.
That steak was great.
So he'll chomp on it.
worms.
He'll chomp on it. It'll just disappear.
It's good taste though.
Yeah, you get just a brief taste.
Splash of flavor.
It's the the purple
I know.
worm's ultimate diet.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna go talk to Sandam.
Oh, I don't think we should talk to him.
I mean,
I just want to.
before you go, let's
Just a quick chat.
before you go, let's just bounce it off us.
I've just.
I want to go talk to the crazy god.
What?
That
I
could
think he's
do-
fun.
Yeah, here's the thing though. She does get along okay with Sendam, except you did get things a little bit on the wrong foot when you said he lost a game. He didn't take too kindly to that one.
For now.
I think
But
he's pretty mercurial.
He likes punishment. I'm sure he's got a couple people that have.
Oh yeah, you did offer to torture some people for him.
Where are they? Like, can I see your prison? Because my worm is hungry.
So, anyone that they have imprisoned, we are upgrading their sentencing to capital punishment,
Yes.
effective immediately.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, line up. We got a new sentence for everybody here.
It's called dinner.
That's my purple worm. Sorry. It's not my fault. It's the warden.
There was one that got away.
Maybe he has some aminals that we can feed it.
Like his menagerie.
Yeah.
Hey, can I dip into your menagerie?
Do you have any giraffes or eldritch elephants or something?
Yeah.
Wow, I have changed. I would go from freeing a royal person's zoo to now, can I have your zoo to feed my monstrosities? Like,
Yeah, I mean, you're just graduating to cooler animals.
That's true.
it's true.
Fuck these little animals. I like
These
this
small
one.
ones. I see these ones all the time.
Because you have fed, you did feed, a chicken to a displacer beast once. So, it's just, we're just really upgrading.
It's nature.
It's the circle of life.
It's nature. It just
Even the Lion King eats his own subjects.
There was a monologue about that in the movie too, right? Then
Where he's like, Nala, we should stop fucking and talk about nature.
yeah,
She was like, whoa, you're right.
And then she looked at him with those eyes.
Yeah.
And he forgot everything he was
And
going
then
to
he was
say.
like, no, I'm just kidding. We should have sex again.
I'm a lion and 12. This movie's confusing.
Well, Latin lion years, that's like 24.
Also, the male in the lion pride impregnates all the women. So,
All of
Yeah,
them?
that's right.
yeah, so that's a thing.
Yeah, so at the end of the
They're
movie,
all cousins.
at the end of the movie, he's going to get to do all of those lions,
Including his mother.
including his own mama.
Well, that's why when a new
No.
lion comes into a pack, it kills all the kids.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's what Scar.
Yeah.
That's why Scar was.
No, that's actually true.
Are you telling
Yeah.
me that
Like-
okay, so then who
If Scar had a bunch of kids, Simba's first move would have been to murder all those
yeah.
kids.
And you know what? Scar was definitely boning all those lionesses.
totally?
Yes.
Like, that's the
yeah.
unspoken-
Yeah, so the
thing.
scene we missed was when Simba went around and just killed a whole
Yeah.
bunch of
Not
baby
on
lions.
fanfiction.net.
Except one of those kids does survive. He's in Lion King, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kova.
shit.
Kovu?
Yeah, something like that.
Kovu.
He
Yeah.
survived.
Jesus, I'm so ashamed I know that.
Hey,
But
that movie's fine.
Yeah, that's the right
It's just
word.
Romeo and Juliet with lions.
I was
which
just
is-
going to say, did Shakespeare write Hamlet from it being inspired by lions, or did we write The Lion King inspired by Hamlet?
It's the
No,
latter.
I think
Definitely the
Shakespeare
latter.
watched Lion King and he was like, this could... No, he watched Lion King 2.
Tesla, I've seen enough of the future. Take me back to my time. I have things to write.
Tessa's like, fine. What if Sandy might just see him like, oh, he's walking around over there in the garden?
I can't believe we have to talk to this volatile god to get food. Let's figure out another way to get
Oh, wait.
They must eat.
Wait, I could just do Heroes Feast.
There you
Yes,
go.
you can.
Just do that a bunch of times.
I'm an idiot. Well, it's level 7 or something.
It's a level 7
It's
spell.
up there.
Okay, well, if we're going to sleep the night, then you might as well cast it. Like
Okay,
as many
I'm going to
times
do a
as you can.
Heroes Feast. I'm going to okay, Vinny, open your mouth. I'm going to walk in for a sec.
All right. And he cracks open his maw. By the way, all you guys just hear just
Yeah,
just booming, echoing. So he cracks his maw and you step inside.
And then I'm going to cast Heroes Feast with Vincent in mind. So it's going to be just a bunch of gross stuff, but to a hero worm, it's a banquet.
It's a hero purple worms feast.
Oh,
Yes.
we're calling Vincent a hero now, huh?
We call ourselves heroes, and that's pretty
that's
hypocritical,
true.
too.
That's
So.
true.
Does he get a Velvet League? Does he get a little
He does
patch?
That's up to Horace.
He does get 2d10 extra hit points.
I think anything we name gets to be a part of the league.
Does he get a picture in the mansion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not up to me. That's
not-
up to Sweeney's imagination.
Okay.
Or Tyrone. I can't.
Just put a tie on him. Make him look nice. Okay. So Heroes Feast in the worm's mouth. Okay, hold on. Don't close. I'm going to hop out.
You just hop back out.
Okay.
The maw closes and the muscles move and the feast swallows down into his gullet.
It costs 1,000 gold, so I'll go ahead and deduct that for myself.
Thanks, Dad. I put some vitamins in there too to help.
Go ahead and roll
Nice.
2d10. He
Some
has
B's
2d10
and
extra hit points.
some D's.
Yeah.
He's also immune to fear and poison for the next 24 hours.
Hey,
Immune to fear's not bad.
that's great.
15.
There we go.
He
For
has
the
an
worm?
He's
Yeah.
got 15 more hit points. Love to hear that.
I love this worm. Who's a good worm? So good. So big and purple.
So his max goes up by 15 for the next 24 hours as well.
Okay. And he's immune to fear. And what was the other one?
And poison. He has advantage on wisdom saving throws as well.
And bad shoes. You don't like tacky shoes? No.
Worm shoes.
Thank you, Izzy. That was quite delicious. That is nice.
You're welcome.
I already
I can
forgot what
give
his
you
voice sounded
another. I can feed you again in a couple hours. But
Oh, that'd
you
be
should,
lovely.
You should sleep now. It'll help.
Yeah, sounds good.
We haven't pitched him the idea yet, have we?
Move. No, let him digest. Like he's hungry.
I've got no worries in the world, nothing at all.
I'm
Just
gonna-
gonna go live under this castle and eat delicious feasts all day.
Here, I'm gonna move.
Swim,
the earth.
swim, swim.
There you go. Bye.
Just digs right back into the castle.
I didn't have the heart to tell him.
It's fine. He's a worm. He wants to do things
It's like bringing the kid to the doctor. So you're like, no, we're going to Savon. It'll be fine.
I mean, worms naturally want to burrow. Worms also are like into eating things. We can tell him he can eat a brain. That's great.
I think he'll feel a lot more into it once he's had a little something in his stomach and had a good rest and is feeling like himself again.
Can we look at a map and try to parse out how far away? Because you know exactly where it is, but
This
we don't
is
know.
limbo, though.
No, I mean, just in terms of like, we need to give some trajectory for Vincent.
Ooh, yeah,
And,
let's
like,
draw a
how
map.
will you be able to tell how close we're getting? You know what I mean?
One of the things I'm a little confused about in limbo is there's ground under us, right?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Does it look like dirt?
It does look like
So
dirt.
it's like green and brown?
Yeah, there's some areas. There's plenty of areas with grass.
Oh, okay.
Like there are like pools of water and lakes. Like
Oh.
where you guys are. Like you're.
What's the sky look
If
like?
you remember, you're in
It's pink.
a castle that is like floating off the ground because
Right.
in some places like gravity isn't really a thing
Right.
in limbo. And essentially the castle is sitting atop this large piece of ground that's off, and then there's a tornado spinning around the castle itself.
Got it.
Um,
Right.
But
Tornado
in,
of people, right? Of,
in
like,
this,
guys with knives.
that's right. There's a lot of like little people in there, like thousands of them spinning around this thing.
That's adorable.
Like a defense system. But around this tornado, in other realms of regular limbo, there are lakes and valleys and mountains and grass and forests made of lightning and smoke, and like it's just pure unabated chaos.
Oh, but it could change at a moment.
But it can change at a moment's notice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
So
once
even
we're
this location could maybe shift.
well, that location is in the part that
Is
Vex
in Vex.
tamped down
Oh.
into
Okay.
regular stuff.
Okay.
So there's some order into Vex.
Oh, because he's put
side.
some order into limbo.
Yeah.
A lot of it, yeah.
Yeah.
We could also wind walk there with our purple worm.
And
Just
then
turn into-
appear. Ooh, I like that. I like
Oh,
that.
we become wind?
Yes.
Yeah.
We all become everything.
And then we just take a minute. It lasts for 8 hours. Once we get there, we take a minute. We reconcile ourselves into matter. The question is, does that effect end on us when we're in the ash? Because this sort of magic
Think
that we're
so.
gonna, yeah, I think it probably would.
But
Because
then
we're
we
not
have
using.
Vincent to get out. And then Gate.
But I think that means that
Once
we should burrow to the brain, and then we can wind walk away.
Right. We can wind walk out.
Or we might not even wind walk. If we take the brain down, magic is finally, a viable thing there. We could use a number of things to
Yeah.
get away. So
We could
the
teleport at that point. It'll be a lot safer to
it'll
go back
be
anyway.
easy.
And our cause
to
and
leave.
effect here is that the moment we kill the elder brain, all the other brains shut down.
Well,
the ash should stop.
Here's the thing,
Eventually.
actually. We keep saying kill, but that wasn't the plan.
Oh.
Infect.
Infect with we have an
Infect.
ostrich egg-sized egg from Sendam that we were going to corrupt the brain system
Right,
with
right.
and basically grant that power over to Sendam. We tunnel there, we infect the brain with Sendam's corruption.
Yep.
Hey, DM, how fast does a purple worm travel?
A purple worm, when traveling through Earth, not above the ground, will travel about 120 feet per move.
Let's do this.
Do we know
Okay.
then, based on Horace's,
I just did the math, and we're going to get there in 15 minutes.
about how long it will take?
Sweet.
Do we know how long it will take?
You
no, the answer is
The
sweet.
answer's
you just said sweet. No, you feel like with the distance it's miles and miles and miles away. You feel like it'll probably take you about an hour to travel there.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
That isn't bad at all. What do we encounter along the way, though, is my question.
Oh,
You know-
well, we'll be flying. He won't be burrowing, funny enough.
No, I think we should burrow the way there, because otherwise the ash is going to...
Yes.
But I thought, okay, yeah, once we get there, but I thought we're also on a floating rock in a void right
So
now.
we'll be
We are.
floating
And then we're gonna get
until
off
we...
it and then get in the dirt and then.
Okay.
Until we get to, when we get to old limbo,
Got
or
it.
new limbo,
Yeah.
to Vex limbo,
Yeah.
then we'd start tunneling.
Okay. You can call it new limbo if you want.
That
Do
implies
it.
that it's going to stick around,
I know. But
which I don't want.
I don't like Vex limbo either.
You can call it.
Ashland.
You could call it West Limbo because that don't exist anymore.
Dark.
Well,
Yeah, when
like,
we get
no,
to
like directionality though. So-
Well, in my brain, actually, there is.
Okay.
I always figured we were on the I think of my right side as the old limbo, and then it's over there on the left.
I did the
Like
same
center.
actually.
See, yeah, like there's left. And
But
right.
let's give it like a name, like just
New limbo.
because it's clearly been like, it's not a very good. It's been
Vecpo.
heavily gentrified.
Yeah. Let's call it Jumbo's Ash Palace.
Yeah, so when we get to
Silver
Jumbo's Ash
Limbo.
Palace, and we need to start burrowing as soon as we arrive, they're gonna try to hurt us again. So let's the bad guys.
Prove it.
I point to the scar on my
Sticks
neck.
Oh, sticks and stone, bitches.
Yeah, I know. They call me names. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I do.
Hey, you guys, stop burrowing under us.
I care so much.
It's really hurtful the way you just burrowed underneath me, past me. Do you think if the ashes aren't
And I know
touching
you're
us?
going to Nicole's birthday. I found out. All right, it's not nice.
If the is it the ash that's causing the anti-magic? So
Yes.
if we're under the ground, we're cool.
We should
Yes.
Awesome.
be.
Dude, I'm so glad I thought of this.
Now we just gotta convince
Yeah,
Vincent.
good job,
So
Horace,
glad
the
I
person who
came
did
up with
this.
whole plan.
We should go into your mansion in Vincent's mouth again. I think that was a very comfortable way of traveling. We should bring our army inside the mansion, maybe in the courtyard, so we don't have to look at them all the time.
We can have them in the lobby.
Yeah.
Basically waiting. But like,
mansion in the mouth of the worm, going with the army.
we do our little burrowing thing.
What else? Do we need to bring anything else? Are we good? Do we need to do anything else before we leave? Except convince the worm, who will be fine.
Vincent will be fine.
Vincent will be
Are we
fine.
gonna take a long rest before we do? Do we
Yes.
want just to have full strength
I'm going to go talk to Vinny again. I'm going to feed him one more time,
tonight?
convince him, and then we're going to do this in the morning.
It's another 1,000. So
How we doing on money?
this will be our last 1,000. We'll be down to 118 gold.
Whoa. Wait. No, I've got 529 gold.
Yeah, you do. Woo! I have nothing.
This is our last heroes feast.
I've had
Technically speaking, we need chalices that are worth this much money, but
I have 107
I'm
gold pieces.
not gonna hold you guys to
yeah,
it.
Jay doesn't care about that shit, and I figured so.
All right, let me go.
Yeah, and the chalices have to be a specific sigil on them of a man high-fiving a chicken.
Where are you going to find that chalice?
Side adventure. Sorry, can't guess that spell.
But this is our last heroes feast.
That's okay. Literally, in our entire relationship and our knowing each other, how many times have I done Heroes Feast?
Never.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just for the worm.
Yeah,
And we don't really have much use for money anymore.
that's fair. Here, we don't use it for anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, let me go convince Vincent.
So you step out of the mansion again. Vincent moves out of the earth once more.
Hey, buddy! I got another feast for you.
And I assume you're still speaking with animals, right?
It lasts for
That's for an hour. It has not
An
been
hour.
that long.
Oh, did you feed him once and you're coming back to feed him again within like an hour?
no. I gotta cast again.
Are we gonna do it the next day, or are we gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna feed him. Be like, more where that came from. But first, we gotta go.
There isn't any more where that came from.
She doesn't have to know that. First, we gotta run an errand.
It's fair.
Okay. I got another feast for you.
We actually do have another feast, and it's in the form of mind flayers.
That's true, actually.
That's gonna be part of the carrot.
Those taste
I'm
really
gonna
good.
dangle the carrot. The carrot is like exercise, which worms love to do.
Yeah.
They're like sharks. They gotta constantly be moving. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm gonna convince myself that is.
Okay.
And then also there's tasty snacks along the way.
Worms are always like the little squirmy guys that do this.
They are.
Like always.
There's always
You're moving
You
your.
can't
he's
see this, but
wriggling his-
Horace is moving his index finger back and forth
like a worm.
like a worm.
like a worm.
Since the effects of a hero's feast don't stack, could we just maybe argue that casting it again gives her advantage on the animal handling check?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
He definitely, it absolutely gives you advantage before having to cast your feast. Any other, in the meantime, animal handling check on Vincent will be at advantage
Oh, great.
because you fed him a really nice, and you talked to him.
Yeah.
He hasn't talked to anyone else really.
Oh.
Like in his life.
He should.
I mean,
it's healthy.
he probably has previously, but I mean,
I mean, to who
not
though?
many druids have been speaking to him.
The drow probably didn't treat him super hot.
Also, drow don't speak purple worm, so all he's been hearing from other people is like he doesn't know what you guys are saying. Everybody sounds like peanuts. The peanut parents.
Okay. Hey, Vinny, I got another meal for you. Okay, open up. I'm going to climb in again.
He opens up his maw. You
Climbing in. Do. Casting Hero's Feast.
So you cast it. It fills his mouth again.
All right, 1 second. Climbing out.
He closes his maw, swallows it.
Yeah.
He looks very content. You can see his scales, which are still shimmering because they still have whatever the drow did to him still deeply in his body and soaked within him. You see that kind of ripple of multiple colors kind of glow a little bit more on his scales.
He didn't like the drow, did he?
I don't know. Do you want to ask him?
Hey, Vin.
Yes, hello?
So, we have a mission.
All right.
And we are going to go on the mission.
A mission? Is it like a...
Kind of like what we did to get here.
Oh.
But better.
Okay.
For you.
Much better, right?
Yes, because we're going to be going through dirt the whole time.
Okay, that's nice.
Nice, comfy, warm dirt. And then, when we get there, there will be snacks. Like...
What kind of snacks?
Like hot, juicy morsels.
Will they be large and fat and full of muscle?
Oh, they will be substantial and delicious.
All right, that certainly sounds nice.
Yes, and it shouldn't take very long. This is very much a there and back again.
Will it hurt?
No. You've been through so much worse. Getting here was absolutely gnarly. This is actually very easy. But I wanted to just, give you a heads up on what's to be expected. So we are going to be traveling through a lot of dirt. We're going to be getting to an area where there might be people trying to hurt you, but they're not going to be dragons. We're not at that level anymore. They're going to literally be like fat, juicy fruit flies.
All right, but you promise I won't get hurt?
I promise you won't get hurt. I'm here to protect you and feed you and keep you all safe and really warm and happy.
Anytime somebody promises me something and goes, I promise I will do that thing that you needed me to promise you.
Promise I will protect you. I'm a druid, and if any harm is happening, I would love to have your consent to turn you into a little smaller version of a worm so I can protect you better, because you're so big.
How much smaller?
Let's say about this big, and I hold up my hand.
I can barely see that. That's very small.
It is, but I can bring you back, because I am a very powerful druid, and when you're this small, you can't be seen by a lot of people.
Will I be of lesser status, like most small things are, to larger things?
You'll be still proportional to your size. You're just being little.
But I will not lose my status and my strength.
No. You'll be the strongest, tiniest worm that ever was.
All right.
And then you'll go back to your normal size. So.
All right. Well, as long as I retain my power and status, I agree.
Great, yay! Okay, cool. So you go down and have a little bit of a nap. You digest that hero's feast, and we'll come and get you when we're ready. Ready?
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Good worm. All right. See you in a bit.
So he burrows back under the ground, under the castle.
I'm going to regret all of that, am I? Okay, the worm's in.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the body.
So, how much experience do we get?
Well, now we have a skeleton army, so that's pretty neat.